Yes.
We'll call our meeting to order. This is a regular meeting of the Mayor and Borough Council of the Borough of Seaside Park in the County of Ocean, State of New Jersey, held on Thursday, January 18th, 2024. Pursuant to the provisions of New Jersey's Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting was properly provided by transmitting the notice of the meeting for publication in the Asbury Park Press and the Star Ledger on January 5th, 2024. Notice of the meeting of the governing body has also been posted in the corridor of the municipal building and in the office of the municipal clerk. Roll call.
Councilmember Anfield?
Present.
Councilmember Condos? Here. Councilmember Connor?
Present.
Councilmember Kraft?
Here.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Here.
Councilmember Wilk?
Here.
Mayor Pearson?
Here.
Thank you.
Let us all rise together for a moment of silence to be followed by our Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The first item on the agenda seeks approval of the minutes for January 11th, 2024, a work session, January 11th, 2024, a regular meeting. Are there any questions or comments from council, or if not, a motion?
I'll make the motion, Mayor.
Motion by Councilmember Kraft.
I'll second, Mr. Mayor.
Second by Councilmember Condos. Roll call.
Councilmember Kraft?
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Councilmember Anfield?
Yes.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Council President Wilk?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next are authorizations. There is one. It's that of the Berkeley Striper Club. The dates February 7th, March 2nd, April 3rd, May 1st, June 1st, September 7th, October 2nd, November 6th, and December 7th, all to be held in the council chambers. If approved by the council, there would be a condition imposed, and that's a condition that the applicant provided an updated certificate of insurance to be provided after the renewal date. The reason the current policy expires, I believe it's April 14th. So that would have to be or show an adequate renewal, otherwise those subsequent dates could not be approved. So with that added condition, is there a motion?
Motion to approve.
Motion by Councilmember Condos, second by Council President Wilk. Roll call.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Council President Wilk?
Yes.
Councilmember Anfield?
Yes.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next are the payment of claims, 22465. It's payment of claims of bill list from January 12th, 2024 to January 18th, 2024. Any questions or comments from council, or if not, any motion?
I'll make the motion, Mayor.
Motion by Councilmember Kraft,
I'll second it.
second by Council President Wilk. Roll call.
Councilmember Kraft?
Yes.
Council President Wilk?
Yes.
Councilmember Anfield?
Yes.
Councilmember Condos?
Yes.
Councilmember Connor?
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda?
Yes.
Motion approved.
Next are resolutions. I'll read in summary fashion. 22466, authorizing the adjustment of water sewer utility accounts, Block 46, Block 29. Number 67, authorizing T&M Associates to provide design, contract administration, and construction observation services for fiscal year 2024 NJDOT municipal aid roadway improvements to Stockton Avenue project. 68, authorizing Remington and Vernick engineers to provide floodplain management services and reviews and CRS recertification services for the year 2024. 69, authorizing a shared service agreement with the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office for the use of automated property report system. And the two added resolutions as per the discussion at the work session are number 22470, That follows up on the application, or the request rather, from Stevens Institute of Technology for a letter of support and intent to participate as a member of the Management Transition Advisory Group for a research project entitled Projection and Nature-Based Mitigation of a Sea Level Rise Effects on Coastal Erosion and Flooding of Barrier Islands in New Jersey. And the resolution had previously been drafted. And resolution number 22471 is a request from the Nature Conservancy of New Jersey for a letter of support for its grant application to the NOAA Climate Resilience Regional Challenge for the project entitled Engaging Communities in Regional Sediment Management for Community Resilience and Ecological Restoration in the Atlantic Back Bays of New Jersey. And that too came with the proposed draft of such a letter of support as well as the resolution. Any questions or comments from council on any of the proposed resolutions? If not, it's our practice to allow public comments on resolutions. They're not required by law, and we'll go into the audience. If there are any comments on any of the resolutions, if you could give your name and address into the record. Yes, sir.
Mike Spadafino, 59th Avenue. Just regarding these two issues of having members to participate in these studies, I think it would be a really good idea. I believe, don't we have a committee, a standing committee that deals with bay issues? I believe we do, right?
Yes.
I think it would be a really good idea to make sure at least somebody from that committee is a participant in this, in these studies. It's just, I think it's a good idea.
Thank you, sir. Is there any other public comment on any of the resolutions? Hearing none, I would close the public portion and I'd entertain a motion as a consent agenda from the council on the resolutions.
So moved.
Motion by Councilmember Rotunda,
Second.
second by Councilmember Condos. Roll call? No. No, I didn't hear it correctly. Your ears. It's Councilmember Kraft. And roll call?
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Anfield,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Council President Wilk,
Yes.
motion approved.
And that concludes the written agenda, those submissions. Anything further from council at this juncture? If not, I'll go into the audience if there are any public comments. If anyone has any, if they could give their name and address into the record. Yes, Edie?
Edie Klein, 48 11th Avenue. I just have a question and something I want to read. What's the best way for people to communicate with council and mayor in order to receive a response? Would that be an email to which their name is signed?
Whose name are you referring to being signed, the person
The
asking?
person who has sent the email, which I guess you really can't send an email anonymously, but, you know, the question has come up, you know, how to best, I guess, interface with council members. And if, my question is if you received a signed email from somebody with a question, would you answer it? That's the question.
Typically we do.
Okay, I'm just
I'm just
asking for a friend, honest.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, the other thing I have is, I'm putting on my co-president of the Taxpayers Association hat. In the December 2023 issue of the Taxpayers Association of Seaside Park, an article informed members of the method to use in contacting JCP&L about the lights being out on the Fifth Avenue Pier. We have no way of knowing how many members contacted the utility company, but 3 of them sent emails back to Taxpayers Association with the response that they got from JCP&L. I'm reading this response so it can be recorded as part of the meeting, and I have a copy that I will give to Karen as well. So this is what JCP&L wrote back to at least these 3 people. I don't know how many others. Over the past year and prior to this complaint, there was discussion with the Seaside Park municipal officials about the fact that JCP&L line crews could not safely repair the lights on the pier. The line crews do not have the necessary and appropriate equipment to safely make the repairs, mainly due to the proximity of the lights and wires over the water. After meeting with municipal officials earlier last year, JCP&L offered to turn the lights, parentheses, assets, over to the municipality since the lights could not be safely maintained by JCP&L. The offer was neither accepted or declined by the municipality, and therefore no further action has been taken. The municipality was advised that if an agreement was not executed, that JCP&L would pursue the process of removing the lights, since they could not be safely maintained by the company. Just for further clarification, we had also mentioned the pole right at Fifth and Bayview, and it's not part of those 7 lights. So that's the answer that they are telling people. They don't
Excuse
have-
me, Edie, just to correct the record, that response came from the BPU, not from JCP&L.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought that was from...
No, that came from the Board of Public Utilities.
Yeah. Which I find very interesting. If they don't have the appropriate necessary equipment, how would they expect the town to have it? But that's just my assessment. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that we do have people concerned about this issue who are writing about this issue, and, you know, I guess we're getting nowhere with it. I don't know. I mean, they clearly don't want to do anything with the lights. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, sure.
Any other public comments? Yes, Bev?
Ben Herring, Seaside, 21 High Street, Seaside Park. Oops. Right off the top of my head, what about solar lights out there? And you don't have to worry about them coming and wires and water. At solar lights. If you look around your backyards, most of the places in town have solar lights in their backyards. But my other thing is that I've talked to Joe, I talked to Jerry. We are facing a storm tomorrow, or tonight, tomorrow. I, years ago, signed up for the reverse 911. And I know there were problems, people complained that they were getting too many notices on it, and then they turned around and didn't give many. Somebody mentioned about the sandbags that it came out. I have not gotten anything. I was told, or I read someplace that if you had the old reverse 911, you would automatically be put into the new program. I don't know if that works, because apparently I didn't make it. I was also read someplace about signing up on the police website. I went to the police website. There's nothing about signing up for that on that website. We have a policy or a resolution or a law or whatever you want to call it, that if there's more than 2 inches of snow on the street, the cars need to be off the streets. And we have a lot of new people. We have a lot of seniors, as you said. They don't know. And if they're not called and told they need to get their cars off the street, they're not going to get them off. So I'm bringing that to the attention of the entire council, that, you know, we need to update that reverse 911, so that my phone just rang from the Heights. I apparently am on their thing, but I'm not on the park. So, you know, could you please look into it? Thank you.
Thank you, Bev.
Can I
Yes, Gary?
address a little bit of that?
Yes, sure.
So Faye, I'll try to address a couple of your concerns. Not everyone, the intent was for everyone who was on the Swift Reach 911 to be moved to this new platform. It didn't work.
Right.
I didn't get transferred over, but friends of mine did. So that was imperfect, so I went in and signed up again.
Where?
Right on our website.
Front page.
On the town
On the-
website.
On the town website, on the front page, it says, I think it says reverse 911 or
Smart 911.
smart, thank you, smart 911. So you can do it right from the town's website, right on the homepage.
Okay.
And there's many options. You need to sign up because there's many options. It goes right to your phone
Oh, I know.
in the county, so
Yeah.
Just click it if you want.
if the only information
Yeah.
comes up.
Okay, but I had been told originally, or so read, or whatever, that it was on the police website, and I searched that and didn't see anything. So.
Do you want to have?
It's a little lock or padlock. It's on the right-hand side of the front page of
Okay.
the main page of the code.
It's right under the stay informed section. It's the third icon down, Smart 911.
Okay, so I know, we don't have a newspaper. We don't really have too much of a radio selection. It's got to be a way that we can reach people and at least tell them, inform them, and get them signed up so that they know what's going on. There's too many people in town that have absolutely no idea what's happening. And they're in a world of their own, and, a big place sometimes. Yeah. So, anyway, that's my, that's my thing. So I'll go home and sign up, since I know where to go now. Thank you.
Thank you, Beck. Any other public comments? Hearing none, I would close the public portion, and unless there's anything further from council, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment.
Make that motion.
Motion by Councilmember Hamilton,
I'll second it.
second by Councilmember Connor. Roll call?
Councilmember Anfield,
Yes.
Councilmember Connor,
Yes.
Councilmember Condos,
Yes.
Councilmember Kraft,
Yes.
Councilmember Rotunda,
Yes.
Council President Will,
Yes.
motion approved.
Adjourn.
Stand adjourned.
Stand adjourned.
Thank you everyone for coming.